Welcome to the Lotus Goddess Divine Love. Hi everyone, how's everyone doing today? Hope you're doing well and staying safe. Welcome back everyone. Welcome if you're new to my channel. I do Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, Twin Flame Journey Power Readings. Let's begin, and just keep in mind that this is a general reading. Let's see what message comes in. Okay, this one is a little different. So this right away, this is a Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine. You two have been in separation for a long time. Like a really long time. So it could be like more than 5 years, could be even 10 years. So, and in the beginning, there was some communication. So in the beginning, maybe a little bit, but now it's been at least 4 or 5 years where you haven't spoken to each other. So I'm going to talk about what happened here. There's a few things that I see that's going on in this reading. I see that over time, during your single season Divine Feminine, some of you didn't date anyone after Divine Masculine. I see that here. Like you were focused on yourself. It's not that you were pushing away anybody, but it was more of like you gave that love to yourself. I see your focus on yourself. If there was an opportunity where you would meet somebody nice, or like a nice person, if you were introduced to somebody through a friend or family member, you did talk to them, but like nothing came out of it. I see here that your focus was mostly on you. So what did that do for you? I see here healing, I see here independence, and I see here you start to really get to learn who you are. There was this transformation, and then you really got to know the stronger part of you, like how strong you are, how independent you are, how much love you have for yourself, meaning that you no longer seek for something outside of yourself. It's like you loved yourself enough where you didn't feel like you didn't miss that the separation anymore. Like you didn't miss Divine Masculine as much anymore. So this is a Divine Feminine who really grew. I see her like into a queen, right? So in that energy, like very strong. So I'm going to talk about what I see here, why I mentioned about that long separation is because there's a lot of things that was happening during those years. So Masculine was on their own journey, right? During the separation, they did date somebody. So I see here that they were in this kind of like playful energy, meaning that they started dating, they were laughing, they were enjoying life. Divine Feminine, you may have seen pictures or something like that. You knew that Masculine was basically that they had moved on, that they are seeing somebody else. That was I see sadness here. That did hurt you. It's like you asked, I see here you asked like the divine, like why am I the only one who's feeling it? Like why doesn't Divine Masculine feel the same way? The separation that happened between us, it happened to both of us. But why is it so hard for me to heal? And why is it so easy for this Divine Masculine to just move into another relationship? In some cases, it was immediately after your breakup. Who was this other person? I do see here karmic energy, somebody who was keeping close eye on your relationship when you were with Divine Masculine. Oh, this is weird. I just had this like sudden feeling of like, this is going to sound really weird. I don't know. So I'm going to say this. Why? I don't know. Pizza came in all of a sudden. Pizza. Why did it come in here? At this time, I'm not sure. I don't see pizza in this reading, but it's a very strong feeling. There's something about pizza. Maybe somebody owns a pizzeria, or something about a situation that took place at like you them or you or something about, so it's not about just eating pizza. There's something about pizza. Could be like a restaurant or ordering pizza or something like that, but it has something to do with this situation. This person may have worked at a pizzeria, or they have this place that they go to eat pizza. I don't know, but pizza came in very strongly all of a sudden. The moment I focused on the karmic person and divine masculine, like in the beginning, there's something there. They bonded over pizza, meaning that it started with that, like, oh, we have something in common, or they're eating pizza together. I don't know, but there's something about pizza here, over pizza. Okay, let's move forward. That was really strange. Sometimes it's like the feeling I get, it can be through like other senses, and pizza was, it just came really quick. Hmm. And I'm not hungry. I'm not hungry. It's not that I want to eat pizza. It's just that came in there. Anyways, I'll move forward. For whoever that resonates for, it's for somebody. That's for somebody for sure. So it's important. Okay, so I'm going to go forward in the reading. What else I see here? So this divine masculine, when they were dating this karmic person, things seem like really like going well for divine masculine and divine feminine. You may have heard things through other people. I do see something about mutual, so there could have been mutual friends between divine masculine and divine feminine, or a relative, so somebody who's related to both of you in some sort of way. But I'll talk about how. So like say if like divine masculine's sibling is married to your cousin, something like that, like so through marriage, like somehow you two are related through like somebody else, or like a distant relative, like there's some connection there as well. So for whoever that resonates for, so whatever the case may be, there are other people who are connected to both of you. Okay, so connected to you, divine feminine, connected to divine masculine. They have their own relationship with you, their own relationship with divine masculine. So why am I bringing this up in this reading? Because that's a huge part of this reading. So when you two went into separation, you felt that they were taking the side of divine masculine. You never said that to them, these people, whoever they are, whether they be family members or friends. You never said it to them, but you sensed it, you felt it, you felt a change, you felt a shift in the way that they were acting with you, the way that they were talking to you. They created some sort of distance between you two, meaning between you and the family members. Okay, so now we're talking about your relationship with these people. I'm just going to say family members because I feel like in some cases you two met in that way, or maybe your family is just coincidence somehow. Oh, it's like you found out your uncle was married to masculine's aunt, right? Like something is there. So you notice a change in these family members when you two went into separation, and you knew that they were taking the side of divine masculine. Why? Because maybe divine masculine was popular in some sort of way within that family, in their family, and something about you have this uniqueness about you. It's like you don't seek attention, you don't look for validation, you don't seek for attention, and it makes you very unique, it makes you very different. And these people, they like attention seekers, whoever these people are. It's like they go after popularity, they go after the image. So these family members are into that kind of thing. So they didn't want to take the side of somebody who's humble, which is divine feminine. They want to take sides with divine masculine, who is like the, I would say, the light of the party or something like that. Like they wanted somebody who was like popular in that way. So did that bother you? No, I don't think it bothered you. I don't think it affected you in any way, but it made you feel like that's very little or very small of them to do. Like something you felt like that's very, yeah, it's like you felt like it showed their character in some sort of way. That they're choosing one over the other based off of masculine's popularity. And because you may have been like, I'm not like masculine, I'm not somebody who, you know, becomes popular or who wants to grab people's attention, because this masculine was in that energy at the time. That's what I'm going to say, because I get it in this reading. We get in the beginning, masculine liked the attention. They were grabbing for attention, for popularity, that kind of thing. So they went towards the side of divine masculine, but over those years, so again, 5, 10 years, how long it may have been between you two in your separation, these family members continued to be in your life, but not in the way that you would have wanted these people to be. It's like they were not genuine enough. They were not there because, that they cared about you. No, it's what I'm getting from this reading. It's more of like they were nosy. They were nosy. They want to know what you were up to. They want to know if you were still single, when you will get married, if you're going to date anybody, that kind of thing. So these people were actually, I would say, spying on your life. They were watching the things that you were doing. And yes, it could be through maybe even photographs, social media, through other people, whatever the case may be. They were trying to get information about you out of curiosity. And because there was jealousy there, because I feel like these family members were jealous of you too. So it's like they knew what Divine Masculine was up to all the time. And they knew what you were up to because of the information that was out there. So whatever you allowed to, and I feel like whatever you did share, it's like you shared it out of the goodness of your heart. It's like if you had something to celebrate, you celebrated it. If you had achievement, like say if you received a credential or something like that, you celebrated it. And of course, like that's a celebration that you want to share with others. It's like I achieved this goal of mine, right? But for them, it was information. They had obtained another information from you, and then another, then another. So these people were collecting information about you. So why were they doing this? One, they were jealous of you two when you two were together. Two, they enjoyed watching you two living your separate lives separately, so living your independent lives separately, so away from each other. They liked seeing your life play out. It's like what happened after the separation, because it a lot of people were kind of like in the dark about what happened or what happened afterwards. But because these people knew both of you, it's like they could see divine masculine's journey and they saw divine feminine's journey, and they know a lot about divine masculine, what they did, what what they experienced in the last say 10 years, right? And they also observed and watched your journey. It gave them some sort of fulfillment knowing that, oh, I know what went on. There is no secret here, or there's no mystery here. So another thing that I'm getting from this reading is that these people, they were never for divine feminine, and divine feminine, you always knew it deep down in your heart that these people were not supportive of you. Some cases they may be related to you, right? But it came to a point where you're like, why am I allowing these people in my life? Why do I allow these people to be a part of my life when they are not really there? So these people could be even living at a distance, but you still had them on social media, something like that. You still had some sort of connection through other people. You still had they had your number, you had their number, text messages, whatever the case may be. There's still some connection to these family members, these mutual friends, whoever they are. But I do feel they are family related somehow. So it's like, what's the point? They're not genuine. They don't really love you, right? You knew that. It's like when things get rough, things get tough, it's like they were not there. It's like they never asked you how was your day. And if you guys, I don't think you even had like good conversations. It's like they were there just for like the sake of being there. You felt that they were just there. Did it bother you? No, I don't think it bothered you whether they were there or not. But it's like because you're a really nice person, Divine Feminine, it's like you just let them be there. It's like you didn't want to create you didn't want to push them away. But because they were there, it's like, okay, they're there. You didn't really think about it much. But the reason why I'm talking about this is because something changed here. Divine Feminine, this was the time. So now, meaning now and recently or coming up ahead or something, but I feel it happened recently. You came to a point where you start questioning, like, why are these people in my life? Like, I know that they're related to me, but we don't even wish each other happy birthday. I haven't spoken to this person in years. Maybe you haven't spoken on the phone for years, right? Something like that. Like you realize it's not really a relationship. It's like, yeah, for namesake, we're related, right? This person's my cousin. This person's my this, my that, but there's no relationship there. But I think you held on for another reason. I'll explain why. Because you held on, most likely because you were in hopes that there would be reunion between you and Divine Masculine, because somehow they're connected masculine, they're connected to you. So you thought that, okay, if I keep this connection with them as well, like it's a good thing, because what if Divine Masculine and I, we end up together again? And wouldn't it be nice that we're all like, one big happy family? So there's that as well. And also because these people were in connection with Divine Masculine, like they were on good terms with Divine Masculine, and also you wanted to be on good terms too. But it came to the point where I see here there was a huge release. Divine Feminine, in this reading, you became so strong where you decided to release the things that do not serve you anymore. That also includes people that don't have any purpose in your life. This Divine Feminine decided to let go of those people who are the last connection to Divine Masculine. So I'm seeing it as a last connection, like somebody who is still very close to Divine Masculine. Was it hard for you to do that? No, it's like you came to this realization that, wait a minute, these people were always for Divine Masculine. These people were always on the side of Divine Masculine. They are there, yes, in my life, but they are not close to me. So why did I allow them to stay in my life? Why did I allow them to be a part of my life? Because they were a part of your life whenever you did share something, whenever you did do something good in your life, they came to know about it because of their connection to you somehow. And these family members, they didn't see this coming, but Divine Feminine, you let them go. And I see here blockages. You may have stopped communication altogether. You may have blocked their phone number. You may have deleted them on social media. There's something about completely cut off ties with these people. You're no longer connected to them. Another thing that because you're very intuitive, Divine Feminine, another thing because of this growth, because you have grown a lot, because you have clarity now, because your emotions are not getting in the way of your intuition, right? You have balance. This Divine Feminine realized that these people were not only spying on Divine Feminine's life and spying on Divine Masculine, but they were informing Divine Masculine of certain things, but they didn't do that with you, meaning that they didn't share information about Divine Masculine to you. Maybe even once, but it could have been like small information just to make you feel like they did it, just to make you feel like they cared about you. So they may have said, oh, you know what? I heard Divine Masculine is got a promotion, right? Or I heard that they moved to this new place in this city. So just to give you a little bit of information, enough to make you feel full, enough to make you feel satisfied that, oh, these family members are looking out for me. That's nice that they shared that information. What did you do with that information? Nothing. How did you respond? I feel like very limited. You didn't respond much to it. You just maybe said, oh, that's nice. But they did that to make you feel like you were connected to them, meaning that they had your back. But they didn't. These people, that one time that they gave you that little bit of information, that little bit of information that is basically like dust, basically nothing. All these years, the 5-10 years, they have been giving information to Divine Masculine about you. They were informing, they were informers, they were basically spies. They gave information to Divine Masculine all this time about you. And because you were very nice, because you were trusting people, right? Especially other people after the separation between you and Divine Masculine, like you felt like they're there, kind of there. It gave you some sort of comfort in some sort of way because you felt like they're connected still to Divine Masculine. So indirectly, you felt this connection to Divine Masculine through them. But there was no purpose for them to be in your life anymore. These people were not for you. They were informers. They were giving information all this time. So you must be wondering, some of you must have been wondering, like, hey, all these years, like 5 years has passed, 10 years has passed. I don't know what's going on in Masculine's life. And it was difficult for you in the beginning. It's like you didn't know what was going on. Some cases, you didn't know what was happening with Divine Masculine. But all this time they knew about you. That's why they didn't have that restlessness. Some cases, Masculine never experienced that feeling of the separation because they always heard about you. It gave them comfort in knowing. In some cases, this Masculine had access to this family. So, for example, this family's account. So if you were on social media, this Masculine looked at your photographs, your social media through their account. Something about through them. They had the information they were providing, and it could have been because there was a closer connection between these people and Divine Masculine. And yes, there was a connection between these people and you as well, but not as strong as between Masculine and these people. So they were basically, Masculine was using them to get information. It started off with like indirectly asking them for information about you, to they became comfortable with like, hey, anything new, like what's going on? I'm just curious. They became open to asking, and these people enjoyed that. It's like they watched your life, the years that went by. They watched and saw Divine Masculine, the years that went by. It's like, look at these two. These two are still in single season, and look at what they've been doing. And for some reason, they find it entertaining. These people, Divine Feminine, it took time, but this Divine Feminine realized that these people were never for you two. They were for themselves. So this is a reading for today. I hope you like this reading. It's a unique reading. It looks really complicated, this reading. But I hope you like this reading. If you like my reading, please subscribe to my channel, give a thumbs up. And thank you all for watching. Have a beautiful day. Bye, everyone.